Alright, just before 7 on September 30th. Gonna hike up Cirque Peak today at the Horseshoe Meadows campground. And hopefully it should be a good hike. It's a bit chilly out here this morning. Probably in the 30s. It's pretty cold. I had to put my gloves on. I'll be going somewhere that way. I think there's still running water down there. I can hear it. But I will be going this way. I think I'm going to that pass right there, and then I'll scoot up to the right, up that bare mountain there. Still plenty of water for the end of September. Water's barely low enough for me to cross here. The sun is up. Well, it's been up. A little bit of elevation gain. I can feel the elevation a bit. I'm out of breath and It's been mostly flat up until now. Another mile I'll be at the Cottonwood Pass, and then the real climbing begins. Somewhere that way. Doing some moderate uphill now. Going up the Cottonwood Pass. And once I get to the top of that, I can start the actual climb. So far, this whole trail is completely covered in horse manure. I can't wait till I can get off this trail so I can look at the scenery, not just the ground. Alright, gotta take my first official break, 2.5 miles. Sit down, maybe get a bite to eat. Still have a ways to go up this pass. But this is a great view and worth stopping at. Cottonwood Pass has 10 million switchbacks. It's taking forever to get up here. I was thinking about taking off my jacket or unzipping it, but then this wind picked up and it's cold. I did take off my gloves, but if it stays this cold, I might put them back on. Another fantastic vantage point. And long ways to go. I gotta get to the top of the rocks up there, I think. It's hard to keep moving. There's too many good things to take pictures of. Maybe I'll be going that way, I'm not sure. Just follow the trail and see where it takes me. My iPad says I've passed 11,000 feet. I came from somewhere down there, a little bit to the left of the clearing. Getting close to the tree line. I think that's roughly 11,500 feet. I think I'm almost at the top of the pass. Just gotta get around these rocks here. I'm sure there's a route that goes past them. This has been, probably goes that way. It's been a fairly, not too hard of a climb. But here's the top of Cottonwood Pass. I'm about halfway to Cirque Peak. Wasn't too bad of a hike so far. It's only been about 2 hours. It's gonna get harder though. I can see a meadow below me, and then panning in the direction I'm going, there's more. Eventually I'll be going that way and then up. There's a sign over here. Adventure, it says Cottonwood Pass. Rock Creek Pacific Crest Trail North. I want to go north. Because I'm headed up that way. Still going on the Pacific Crest Trail. Getting close to Chicken Spring Lake. I'm going to kind of skirt past it. I'm not going to actually stop at it. It's off in that direction. I'll be going up that bare ridge line when I get to it. My legs are getting tired though. Before I leave the forest over there, I'll probably take a break. Changing plans. Detour to Chicken Spring Lake. I'll be going up that way. All the way up there. I had the detour around the lake. I think I went the wrong way. I think I lost the trail, I think. Unless this really wide thing is a trail. I did pass some other human beings, so this might be a trail. I know where I need to go though. I gotta go up there. So, trail or no trail, that's where I'm going. That's the only way to go. I think I caught up with the trail. Unfortunately, I climbed up all these rocks in order to get to the trail. But we made it. I think the actual trail's farther south. I just got too close to the lake. Whew, I'm worn out. The trees are getting very stubby, you know. Pretty soon there won't be any trees left at all. But another great view. There's even a tiny bit of snow on some of those farther peaks. I will be continuing my relentless climb up that way. Once I get to the top of that ridge, it should get a lot easier. Snow in the distance. It did snow last weekend here, so I don't know if that's from last weekend or from last winter. I think I'm gonna leave the trail here. I need to start going up that way. This looks like a climbable section, at least for the time being. $11,700 feet. I've been climbing up a very steep trail. And I still have a ways to go, but I'm gassed. I'm gonna take a long break. Another rest break. I made it to 12,000 feet. Just climbing up a lot of rocks. Really tired. Well above the tree line now. Although there's a couple little guys trying in vain to grow. I don't think that one's going to be very successful. This must be that Class 2 rock climbing I hear about. It just keeps going up. I've come quite a ways. $12,300, so I don't have a lot of vertical gain to go. I can just try to go straight that way horizontally. Oh, a whole herd of something. Mountain goats, I think. They just ran right in front of me. I couldn't get my iPad out in time. There they are. I don't know what they're doing up here. Not like there's anything to eat. Hopefully, I think they're looking at me. They probably don't like me. I think a lot of them are looking at me. I should probably avoid them. They have big horns on their head. I don't want to deal with that. There's Cirque Peak. Just another too far to go. And more rock climbing, yay. Could be worse. I could be climbing one of those. The final push. But I'm exhausted. Oh. This terrain is terrible to climb over. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to call this hike. These rocks just keep going up. About 12,600, just about. There's only another 300 feet to go, but I'm absolutely gassed. And I'm out of breath just sitting down. I just can't breathe up here. Got close. Maybe another time. Time to head back. Made it back down to the tree level and actually found a trail. I should be able to follow this back to Chicken Spring Lake. Why am I tired? I don't know if it's the Gatorade or the lower elevation, but it's starting to feel a little better. Another 4 miles and change and I'll be back in my car. Oh, and I'm on the correct trail this time. It bypasses the Chicken Spring Lake, which is beyond this little meadow here. I must have made a wrong turn previously. It took me to the lake. Drop down from Cottonwood Pass. Just another 3 miles and I'll be back at my car. It should be mostly flat. Starting to warm up a little bit.